I'm not teaching nobody how to play the flute, man. All right, stop asking. YouTube, GloYard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode, y'all, of Cap and Crown members only. Cap and Crown NBA podcast members only, I should say. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, man, if you're into NBA content, we got a lot of NBA news and things to get down to. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things NBA related, man. Playoffs are still going on, of course. Other news has dropped. And also, too, man, if everybody could do us a favor, hit them likes for us, man. Shout out to y'all, man. The last few videos have been doing well as far as the views and the likes, so we definitely appreciate it. Help us continue that, man. Let's keep it going. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your play cousins, tell the people you're pumping gas next to. All that, man. Let them know. NBA talk is over here on Cap and Crown. All right, King. Let's get to it, man. Before we start, you already know we got to stop and show some love, man, to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir, man. All right, King, you ready to get to it, man?
Let's do it, bro.
Got a debate right off the jump, man, but we're going to go ahead and clump all this together for another edition of Recap. Nah, this might be a recap. We got to recap what's been going on this whole entire season, bro, with these dang referees. You know what I'm saying? I know you said they're doing a great job. It's the best job you ever seen in your life. Well, let's get to it, man. Check this out. Does the NBA have an officiating crisis, King? This is the question. So check it out. A shooting foul is currently the most valuable offensive action in basketball and based on expected point value. Many NBA players, coaches, and fans have called for referees' accountability and consistency for calls. I've been saying that for years, but okay. The NBA average for teams' fouls per game has declined sharply in recent years, except for a certain team, but we'll get to that in a minute. Check this out, bro. Let's see which one it is. This one. Check this out. So there is an inconsistency, and there's you called me for all those offensive fouls, but Shea is about to win his second MVP with the same move. Jaylen Brown on consistency. It's definitely something that has to be looked into. I heard Caruso tell them to call a tech, and he ended up doing it. Devin Booker on his technical foul. I know you remember that. Pearson, Nick Nurse, JJ Redick, and others criticized the referees allowing notably the Thunder to play while fouling this season. Since the widespread criticism of officiating, especially in the playoffs, is the NBA public wanting fouls to be to feel like fouls and not just orchestrated manipulation of a subjective rule set that allows referees discretion on judgment calls, such as determination of quote unquote freedom of movement or marginal contact. Boy, somebody is preaching, boy. Who's this, King? That's you preaching?
Yeah, that's me. That's my quote.
Oh, okay, bro. You had the Bible out and everything. I didn't even know. I didn't see that, Bible.
Man, they call me the Book of Eli.
Man, listen. Oh, sorry. Listen, bro. Go ahead and let me know, man. What's on your mind, man, with this with the overall refereeing, bro, with the NBA, man?
Bro, I don't know if we have a crisis. It was crazy. It really feels like it's one team. Like, so the NBA refs are crazy. They're wild. The refs always been crazy and wild. There's always been refs that are associated with
certain teams.
Yeah, certain teams, and you feel me, like certain players.
You said Joey Crawford and Lakers.
Yeah, Joey Crawford and all of it happened. You feel me? But and Joey Crawford with the Spurs as well. You feel me? Like Tim Duncan. Got to eject on the bench.
Reason.
Yeah, like you feel me. I think that was against us, wasn't it? Was that a game?
No, that was against Wait, hold on. It might have been.
That's what I think it was the Mavericks, and he was on the bench and he was laughing.
I don't know. I thought it was like Sacramento or something.
It might have been somebody crazy, but
yeah.
he threw out Tim Duncan. It's always been like that. But right now, it just feels differently because it feels like everybody else they're adjusting rules to everybody else or trying to, officiate a certain way, which is fine. Like I said, you always gonna have your ways each era or whatever is officiated. But then it seems like it's one team that's just like, well, how do we beat them if you're kind of creating rules around them and allowing them to manipulate the rules in a way? And it's like, well, do we manipulate the rules? Is that what you're, promoting for us to do? Or will you let us manipulate the rules? Because it doesn't seem like that happens as well, because people have tried to do that as well. So I don't know, bro. It's just something with this. And it's not I don't want to call it a bias or I don't want to go that far because it shouldn't be. I mean, people have been pointing out things like shoes and tweets and all that type of stuff. And that does hurt the integrity of the game. Like I said before to you, I think we were talking about Scott Foster, his issue with Chris Paul. That can't be, you can't make it personal, bro. Like you cannot, you're an official. You're literally supposed to be justice in a way. You're supposed to be the blind, you feel me, person that doesn't pay attention to what's going on, the colors on the jersey, and all you just call and you officiate. And when you start seeing, when you start seeing stuff like the OKC Thunder and the way you say shade the last game, every field goal, it wasn't even like damn near every field goal, every field goal attempt was a flop or some type of way to get the ref involved. Yeah, man, you start to question. So I think this is something that every era, I guess, quote unquote, every great player, goes through and changes. And they're going to have to change the rules up as far as this ref thing because it's gaining a bunch of traction. So I think it is something Adam Silver, you know how Adam Silver reacts, and it's going to be something that's going to change eventually, probably starting this offseason. But, I mean, stuff may be done by then, and, legacies may be cemented.
Like with the MVP. But anyway, listen, bro, I don't know if you saw Mike Krezimba's latest video.
Nah, shout out to Mike Krezimba. We need to get him on the video.
Bro, he said on that video, I've been saying this for years on the show. You've been hearing me say this, and I'm glad somebody finally brought it up. A couple things on the show. He said on this video, he said, one, remember when I asked you, I thought that they had some rules set in place where if you flop, you get fined.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I thought disappeared after a couple of games.
Gotcha. Interesting. You implemented that before the season started, right? If they voted for it, all that, you implemented it before the season. Like you said, nothing else has been said about it. He asked that himself on the video. He said, what happened to the fines or whatever that you're supposed to get for flopping? I've been saying that for the last 2 years. I've been asking you that. What happened to that? Second thing, when you talk about the Thunder, we heard us talk about it all the time. The issue with the Thunder is like, this is why, like, I know it seemed like it's night and day from game 1 to game 2 in the OKC Thunder Spurs series, because it is. You let both teams play last game. It was a bunch of grabbing and pushing and clawing or whatever in the first game on both ends. You wasn't going crazy with the whistles. You let them play. I don't mind that. Either you gonna call it ticky-tack, you call it ticky-tack for both sides. If you're gonna let them play, you let them play for both sides. I hate that. You know how I feel, King. I hate that wishy-washy stuff is where, like, you can be as physical as you want with me, which you saw the Thunder do in game 2. You can be as physical as you want with me, but I cannot touch you. You know what I'm saying? I can't even look in your direction without getting a foul call. That's the part I don't like. And I've been saying this for the longest, man. You heard me say this for the longest too. And he even asked on his video as well. Why can't we start interviewing the referees after certain things like this?
Yeah.
I've said for the longest. If you supposedly, remember, they supposedly hold them accountable, but yet they're still doing the exact same things. If we can all go out here after the game and start pointing out a ton of stuff that you did not get right or whatever, then why can't we sit there and interview the same way you interview the players? Yeah. Now, you can do that. I can't question you, but if I do, I get fined.
Yep.
How fair does that sound to you?
Not at all.
Hey, man, look, I just want to know why you got that. Why you didn't call that call like that or whatever. That's all I want to know. Don't question them. You get fined. Whoa, what's going on?
It seems like what you're asking is who's police the police.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And like I said, your boy Adam Silver came out before like, oh yeah, no, we discipline. No, you don't. Because your boy Tony Brother still had the same reputation he had 10 years ago today.
Yeah. It seemed like not to cut you off,
like you said, Scott Foster has a vendetta against Chris Paul, the same vendetta he had for the last however long Chris if I was in the league today.
But see, these guys, it seems like they tried to do that flopping rule or whatever they did to attack certain players, and they went from handing out fines to just reffing the players differently. And now we're like, well, why aren't you just like, so that's what it seemed like it became. It became like, okay, we're not going to just keep finding these players and all. That's foolish. Like, that's part of their repertoire. That's 5,000 each time. Let's just call it differently. Just do your job and not call a foul or whatever. And it seemed like the refs were doing it to like a James Harden, Trae Young, and all that stuff we talked about. They lost their free throws as much and all that. But then when, like I said, like we said, when you got to a Shea, it's like they allow it. It's like,
yes,
it's the poster child for playing that way. It's like, this is nasty.
And then on top of that, it's like we said, we just named off a bunch of people on that tweet there, right? Everybody named Mama are calling it out. You're hearing the fan stuff calling out. Now, supposedly, your boy Adam Silver goes through tweets and all that stuff and gets the criticism from the fans and all that stuff. You cannot sit here and tell me you don't see that and that you're still allowing it. You're still allowing it, bro. So
it's on the shows now. It's on the big shows. So he got to be saying
talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to be seeing it or whatever. You know, I hope you're not act like you oblivious to it. Like, what foul? What y'all talking about? Everybody named Mama talking about it now, bro. I told you last show. It's literally, if you go online, I don't care what team I don't even care what thread you follow. Don't matter what team you follow. Literally everybody's in unison other than Oklahoma City fans. Yeah. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Like you see it. Game 2 is a perfect example. That was a perfect example, bro. We talked about it on the last show. It's like, bro, come on, man.
I mean, I'm not.
How
mad
are you
at
allowing
fans.
this to happen?
I ain't mad at OKC fans though. Like they gonna get the rings, and you feel me? You can't erase rings. So once it's all said and done, we get there, bro.
Perfect example. Houston Astro fans. You think they trip about you?
Hell no, they got them rings. They ain't exactly gone.
If you didn't say I didn't, if you didn't take the rings away or whatever and veto it or whatever, then it counts, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I mean Tom Brady, you feel me? Tom Brady considered the greatest. A couple of championships got
questionable.
Stuff where you be like, okay, it don't matter. He got the ring.
So yeah, like I said, bro, like I just, it's to the point, bro. I take it for what it is. Like I said, I'm kind of glad we don't have really a stake in anything like that no more. We're just watching for enjoyment. Because man, I'd be mad, bro. I really would. Like I am mad, but I'm just mad for the overall game. It's like you see this stuff happening right in your face. People are telling you, pointing out, like, "Hey, man, this is happening." And it's like, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Wait, what? I got video evidence. I got victim evidence. Whatever you want to name, right? I got all this evidence showing you that, hey, man, these people out here, they're getting away with murder out here, man. You're not calling it or whatever. Yeah. Nothing.
It just changed my perspective of the game, bro. Like you said, I don't get mad. I'm not mad. Like I saw it the other day. The whole Wemby thing, and I'm not mad, like you said, because I'm not looking for anybody. I would like a great game. You feel me? Like I'm always looking for that. But again, you've talked to me since we made this transition and all of that. My idea of the game that I loved is not my idea no more. Like things are changing, bro. As I get older and mature, I'm like, whoa, I see basketball as a different thing. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I'm not trying to like be critical of the game and say like it's bad, because I do understand, like you say, it's a $1 billion business, bro. Like people got to work to keep billions. It is what it is, but it may just be too much, feel me, entertainment for me. I look for, like I said, always said, I go to WWE for entertainment. Shout out to the shirt and all. I go to WWE for that. And when basketball started being it, I was calling that out way before people were making videos about that, saying WWE, Stephen A. Smith, WWE. It reminds me of that. And now everybody's yelling it. So it's like, it is what it is. Same thing like Mike Orzemba and all. Like, shout out to Mike Orzemba. But they had videos before of him glazing SGA. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I just think about. I sit back and I'm like, well, what about all the videos y'all made before when we was sitting back talking about on our show and all that he does this stuff, and why y'all glazing and making him seem like that because you don't watch the games? And then now it's like, well, we all watch the games because OKC wasn't a big market, so nobody was really watching them. They weren't that popular in their finals runs and all that stuff. So I guess now that people are watching them, finally you can see people are watching them, and people realize.
But then when you say that, Keenan, I always go back to, then what were you watching before?
Nothing. They were just hearing what was being said.
This was like we said Boy, you've been talking about this for the last 2 years, maybe going on 3. We've been talking about this. It's like, bro, this didn't all of a sudden just happen this year. This has been going on for at least 2 or 3 years, but y'all was out, like you said, glazing them, and that's how he ended up getting that damn MVP. Yeah. We talked about this, right? I was watching The Odd Couple, and it wasn't even Rob Parker. He went on that day. It was the other guy who was with Rob, and then they had a guest. Yeah, the new guy, and then there was a guest on there that took Rob's spot for that day or whatever. Bro, this is the first time in my life, King, I heard a national or podcast version, radio, whoever you want to name. First time in my life I heard one of them say, bro, Shea is not a great defender. He just has a great team around him. I said, wait a minute, what? And the guy was like, no, he's a good defender. He said, he's not a good defender. He said the guy has a great defensive team around him. That's what I said. Jesus,
bro. Shout out to BA. That's my guy and all that stuff. He was on here for you last week, right? And we started talking about the Joker. And he started talking about the Joker being he's a good defender and all that stuff. And I was like, what do you mean? He said the numbers and all the show. He's and I said, bro, don't you damn say that that word on this show, bro.
I was like,
don't you say that on this show, man. Shout out to BA, but he said the numbers. I'm like, I was like, oh, BA.
And I couldn't write in because I was working or whatever. I was like, oh my God.
Not the numbers, bro. You can't say the numbers.
He said the numbers. I was like, no, BA. He said the numbers. According to the numbers.
I'm like, nah, bro. We don't do that number stuff here.
I tell you, BA.
Yeah, before then, we've been telling you about the numbers and all. Same like I said with Shea. If people would have been watching, you would see that he's been doing this type of stuff for forever. Same thing with the great defense. We were watching as far as covering the Mavs and all that stuff. We were seeing PJ Washington attack him constantly as far as the guy that they go to. Jason Kidd literally had a philosophy. Shout out to Jason Kidd who don't have a job right now. But I mean, the coach's philosophy on a coach that don't have a job, that ain't considered a great coach, said to go at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that won him a series. So we saw all this type of stuff, bro. Like, I've seen other guards shoot 50%. Shout out to Tony Parker. That don't mean he's the best player in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. He's a part of a system. He gets the benefit of a system. There are great players. He's more on the line of a souped-up Donovan Mitchell. I don't want to knock him like I'm not. It's not meant to be a knock. You know how Donovan Mitchell always benefits from his team more. Like, it's like he goes to a great team. It's like Utah was a great defensive team around him and built. So it's like, okay, you can do this, but you're not really that guy that's really, if you were somebody else in the league, that first team NBA guy. Now, Shai is a great guy, but he's like the MJ of Donovan Mitchell's, in my opinion. Like, that's way I put like a Shai Gilgeous, like, not to disrespect him. And if you know, like, if you really watch the game, you know what I'm trying to say. It's not a disrespect. It just is. He just doesn't hold as much weight. And the NBA media and all made him hold that much weight, bro. Like, they kept making up these lies that we just kept saying that's not true. And I remember, like, it always goes back to Luka, man. This show will always go back to Luka. It is what it is. We were sitting there watching stuff that they were comparing him against Luka for. And we were sitting there like, there's no way he's better than him at that. And then you go back, you look at stats, and you're like, Luka way better than him at that. But then they always just, he's just so efficiently a scorer, getting 30 points over and over. And we're like, well, what this guy get more 35s, 40s, 45s, 50s? Well, this year, he got so many 20-point games. Well, he was more 30-point games this year and all that. What about that one? You said last year was.
I told you everything that Shai had last year. Remember they said he had the most was it 50s, 40s, 30, all that. I said, but this year Luka had the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 25s, or whatever you want to go down to, right? We had all that. Oh, no, it don't matter.
Like, get the 50 wins. Now he constantly get the 50 wins. Now it's get the 60 wins. You feel what I'm saying?
Top 3 in the West.
Yeah, like nope. Now you gotta be the best in the West. Like,
and then on top of that, people don't factor in the expectation, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to be third in the West.
Nah. Don't play defense. Oh, well, I keep telling folks, when Luka playing, the guy they attacked on the floor, we watched enough times. It ain't Luka. It's usually Austin Reeves they attack. When you go to OKC, you attack SGA. But again, people are going to tell me I'm lying. The people that listen to the people on the other medias and all that stuff, they're going to say, no way, it's always Luka. He gets attacked all the time. And I'm like, that's not true. But
some of the same media that didn't know Shai was a flopper until the playoffs.
Until now. I mean, we've been yelling forever here flopper, but we wrong. When we yell it, Nah, bro, that ain't what's being said. That ain't what, and that's why when like, I don't want to knock BA, it's my guy again, but that's why when he said that, I'm like, bro, the numbers. That's exactly how the media gets us, bro. Them numbers. Joker, good defender. Get the hell out of here. Never.
Great. He's a lockdown defender. He's a Akeem Olajuwon on defense. King, don't do that.
Remember, I told you, I keep remembering the play when they called out Russell Westbrook. Not only the media, the Nuggets fans, and all of that.
Yep.
When somebody ran past Russell Westbrook and Joker was right behind him, I'm like, bro, if that had been any other team, Dirk Lively, anybody else is a center, you just said, damn, you got to slide over and go for that block. You right there looking at the play. This is the last play of the game. That's what you supposed to be focused on. No, not Joker, though. It wasn't Joker's job. It's Russell Westbrook's job. Then he the center. He not supposed to do that. Okay. The numbers. That's the numbers. My bad, because Joker don't want to be in that area because it would expose he a bad defensive player by the numbers. So he gets away from that area. You feel me? So it could just be Russell Westbrook. So the numbers don't show that Joker was a bad defender.
Gotcha. Great point. So check this out, man. I'm gonna let you talk about this one, man. Kyrie would love to play in Detroit if the Mavs traded him. Ooh. So this rumor is going around the interwebs.
Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Take it away, sir.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of taking away with this one. One, shout out to the Kyrie crazy stands, I should say again, that says that Kyrie don't like playing with them type of players and all that stuff. But it seems like, shout out to Kyrie, he seems like he know type of player he works well with. We yelled at for, I think, since the beginning of the time. I know I was, at least, as far as the perfect player that'll fit with Detroit, Kyrie Irving, like perfectly. And yeah, I think this, I told you, if Detroit do this one of those trades right here. I talk about the LA Lakers and all that stuff. I'm gonna be an LA fan and watching them. Detroit gets Kyrie. I will probably be watching the team I'll be probably watching the most next year will be the Detroit Pistons. That's
Don't be like me, bro. Don't be like me.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You had DFW. That's my guy, Cade. It is what it is. He had to be from Dallas. Could have been from Baltimore or something like that. But it is what it is, bro. But I mean, Kyrie a little up the street. He from Jersey and all that, so he ain't too far as the drive. But yeah, bro, like they my favorites in the East. They get Kyrie. They would be one of my favorites in the whole. Like, bro, this is the piece. We talked about this. The guy that can shoot and score and help out on facilitation. He is the perfect piece for a bunch of teams right now. If you can get him from the Mavericks, he can help on the last leg of his career as far as going out there and getting him another one. Yes, this is perfect, bro.
This is going to, if this, of course, it's hypothetically. This is not a guarantee or nothing. If this was to happen, this will also increase Cade's scoring.
It's gonna be everything great, bro.
Because he don't have to facilitate as much. His assists might go down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It might go from 10 to like 8. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. But his scoring to go up from like, what was it, 23? Was it 23, 24?
I think at 25 this year. I think at 25.
Oh, yeah, I think it probably was 25. I think
so like 28 or something like that. But
yeah,
I think everything go up. So the secret with Kyrie is that I think everything will go up, bro. I think his assists gonna go up too because the offense is gonna become so more like potent. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Cade, the times we get turnovers, he getting assists. Because Kyrie out there, like we saw with Luka and all, his numbers didn't go down. Luka had that dumb season with Kyrie.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kyrie opens everything up, bro. I know we thought it up. We thought that before he had it too. Remember, before Luka got Kyrie, we were like, Luka numbers probably gonna go down a little bit and all that. And then,
well, I thought Luka's assists would go down,
and it didn't.
But not a scoring.
Everything went up.
Because I think, like I said, I was thinking in the fact is purpose of, because I think Cade's gonna come out more aggressive next year and try to get his a little bit more too. If you can get somebody else and kind of help alleviate a little bit of that assist, that facilitating pressure off of him, that'll help him. And like maybe he'll get some free throws next year.
He gonna get screwed out of he gonna get screwed out of first team probably too, and that's gonna be motivation. Cade gonna be
this
nice, bro. Yeah, this year, I don't think he's gonna make it this year, and that's gonna motivate him as well. I don't think so. I think that injury gonna hurt him. I think Jaylen Brown gonna make it.
I think it's out of Jaylen Brown and Cade.
I think Jaylen gonna make it. And I mean, the thing is, Cade should have got it this year. Cade gonna get more first teams though. That's one of the guys I'm not worried. Like Cade keeps ascending. Cade gonna be a favorite to make first team next year as long as Detroit still do what they did around this like type of season this year, whatever like that. He'll be fine.
Build a better team
man,
around him.
I think Cade, man, Cade the dude. Like I got more stock in Cade than I have in Apollo, and Apollo and Cade were our two guys. Cade on that level now. Like Cade is basically, let's go, Cade. Show these dudes you the truth. Playoffs, you step up. Like there's no knock I have in Cade's game. Just get him help. That's how I feel right now. Like I'm like, just get the dude help, bro. He can do everything. I'm not afraid of him in the playoffs. Like it's like choking and all that type of stuff. Nah, just get him help.
I agree. Yeah, I agree, bro. I just hope they do the right thing. They got a young, aggressive GM in their front office, so
this be good for the Mavs too. They can get some more draft capital. The Mavs really, like I keep telling the Mavs fans, you gotta let go of that timeline. It's over. That it's done. That Kyrie, Luka, and all that, you gotta let it go. You gotta build for everything perfectly for Cooper Flag now. And you talking about getting more draft capital, maybe some players as well, because you got to make Kyrie contract match. You're building a nice team. You still got them young players that helped the Mavericks get to the finals before. You feel me? Like they're still on the team. So you keep those players still, like we said, the young players go in that timeline, and then you shouldn't be that far away from it still, as long as you hit your points as far as your draft pieces and the trade pieces. Your GM should do his job. Should be fine.
I agree.
Let Kyrie
check it out,
man. Go ahead, bro.
Check it out, King. Let's get to the playoffs here, man. This game happened last night. So check this out. April 23rd, the Knicks have not lost a game since April 23rd, King.
It's just legendary. I ain't on front.
Shout out to your boy, bro. Look at these numbers, King. D Wade-ish. 4.9 turnover per game. 6 games with more turnovers than field goals made.
That's ridiculous.
8 games shooting 40% or worse from the field. 33.3 fourth quarter field goal percentage, King. When them lights get bright,
James your boy show up,
30. Bro. Your boy shoot 33%, King. Ain't you proud of him? Look at you proud of your boy out there, man.
That's the entire playoffs.
Speaking of which, King, check this out. Evan Mobley in the first half of last night's game, he got your 14. He was 5 for 8 for the field, 2 for 2 for the free throw line. You thinking, okay, Evan showed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pump your brakes, King. You go pump your brakes. Evan Mobley in the second half, 0 points, 0 from the field, 0 for 2 from the free throw line, King. It was nasty, man. The Knicks turned it up in the third quarter, bro. They turned it up in the third quarter, bro. It was crazy. Also, too, let me see if I can find it here. Check this out. So the Knicks were down 2-1 in Atlanta. Remember that?
Yeah, bro.
Remember they were talking about trade Jalen Brunson, he trash all that. Remember that?
Yep.
Check this out. Beat the Hawks by 16. Beat the Hawks by 29. Beat the Hawks by 51. Beat the Sixers by 39. It was a close game here. Beat the Sixers by 6. Beat the Sixers by 14. Beat the Sixers by 30. No Steph Curry. Beat the Cavs by 11, and of course beat them by 16 last night. King.
That was after being down by 22.
Beat them by 11. Beat by 11, down by 22. They were down. They were down with 12 minutes and 40 seconds, bro.
So first things first, you put the camera on me, bro.
Uh-oh. Say good stuff, man. Say good stuff.
I'm apologizing to Mike Brown, bro. I'm saying good stuff. I'm apologizing to Mike Brown. It's at that point I got to.
Well, I got to apologize, but go ahead.
We real. It is what it is. So I'm going to apologize to Mike Brown. I've already apologized to Cat. I told you. I said it to BA last week. Cat with the new part of his game, like that just it's out of nowhere. Pause. Like I was like, whoa, Cat. So excuse me, it took Cat to another level for me. So I'm apologizing to him. I already did, but I'm apologizing to Mike Brown now. He's officially a coach. It is what it is. I can't knock it. He's doing like they're on a legendary run right now. Cleveland looks overmatched, bro. Like, and they got a game in Cleveland coming up, so they haven't played at home. But I mean, I told you they just look like this ain't the right place for them. And I think this is a better matchup. I already said I thought this was a better matchup for the Knicks anyway than playing Detroit. And playing Cleveland was the team they'd rather play in. They're here with Cleveland, so that's going on. And also, lastly, I always say, bro, you run up, you your team like plays or operates, I should say, like your superstar or your star players, right? So when you got guys like Donovan Mitchell, like James Harden, that's kind of known for disappearing, and they're your big time guys, you know what happened to your other guys?
Mm-hmm.
They do the same thing, bro. They do the same thing. They all like, bro, I'm following the leader. You feel me? Exactly. I'm following the leader. I'm out of here. So if that's the case, that's you can't have your team led by those type of guys because you need to change. Like it's guys on the cusp, like Evan Mobley we talking about, like which way your career gonna go. Saying that James Harden doesn't really help Evan Mobley out, in my opinion. But I know people gonna hate me saying that type of stuff. It's not a personal jab at James Harden. It just is what it is as far as the development of Evan Mobley and him having the leadership around him that he needs. So yeah, bro. Biggest game of this season is game 3 for Cleveland. I don't see him winning it. Actually, I did pick him winning game 3. I'm gonna say no, though. I'm gonna say New York still. It's getting closer to a sweep, but I'm gonna say New York still wins game 3 and Cleveland gonna win game 4. I'm gonna say that one as far as the like put them away game, they just get something done and then they go home in New York because that's the way it's looking right now. It ain't looking like it's gonna be competitive. I think New York going up 3-0.
The way I've been seeing the New York play since that 2-1 deficit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling you that New York is different right now. They defense, they offense, everything's clicking. Like you said, I gotta apologize to Mike Brown. I gotta apologize to Cat, and I'm gonna throw a secret apology in there, King. I'm gonna throw an apology to Mikal Bridges. He been balling, man. So
I ain't throwing no apology to Mikal Bridges. He doing his job. Fine.
Well, I mean, he go from averaging 7 over the first. That's 5 for a playoff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that ain't.
And all of a sudden, now he give me like 18. So I'm like, I listen.
That's what I'm saying. Apologizing. That's just averaging out. You feel me? To average ball. Like you should have been doing it the whole playoff. So. Shout out.
No, he should have been doing it. You're right, but I mean, he wasn't doing it, and I feel like he wasn't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel you. You feel like he wasn't gonna do it. I understand.
Yeah. So hey, I apologize. You stepping up because I even talked to. Matter of fact, when he did the playoffs, his regular season too, when he was struggling. I when I had BA on the show, we was talking about that, and like I said, I definitely apologize to him, man. He been balling. Getting OG back too, man. After the injury he had, that's been huge. Yeah, like you said, it just look outmatched, bro. The thing too that gets me about Cleveland is, like you said, when your 2 best players are inconsistent, like you have Donovan one game, then you'll have James one game. You never like really just get both of them just full fledged at the same time. It's always one or the other. It's as if like they're taking away from each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so you get what you get with this playoff run or whatever. I think we said it before. The fact that they beat Detroit, they really outlasted Detroit because they had a little bit more firepower on offense than Detroit. Detroit completely changed up their lineup because they didn't have enough offense to hang with Cleveland. We talked about that the last 2 games of that series. So, and I told you going into this series why I had the Knicks winning in probably 5. You know what I'm saying? Well, it might be a sweep the way they've been playing lately. The reason why I had them in 5 because not only did they been playing excellent defense,
are they your favorite?
But to win it all?
Yeah, now.
I gotta wait to see you after. Well, I tell you my 2 teams I got in the playoffs. I'm gonna get that opinion on when we do our what's going. But I definitely got them coming out the East, bro. That's no question. Yeah, I don't believe in James Harden. I don't believe in Donovan Mitchell. And like I said before, when they win the series, when they win this series, I want the conversations to end. I don't ever want to hear James Harden name and D Wade in the same sentence. I don't ever want to hear Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson in the same sentence. I also want to see these New York Knicks fans come on the show and apologize to Jalen Brunson because I remember when they were down 2-1, y'all was saying Jalen Brunson can't lead them. I remember they were leading with that on ESPN and Fox Sports and all that. All of them were the Rod Parkers of the world, all that was killing them, bro. I remember
Jalen Brunson is close to being the greatest Knick of all time, man.
If he wins the championship, he might be the greatest Knick of all time.
He's that's what I'm saying. Bro. That's crazy to say. I was telling a Knicks fan. I remember people I remember sitting there with my cousin, bro, Tyrone. He a Knicks fan. We were at the game in Philly, watching the Mavericks lose to Philly, but Jalen Brunson went off, and I'm like, bro, y'all might get Jalen Brunson. He's like, I don't know if I want Jalen Brunson. I'm like, bro, you see this dude? What he just did is Jalen Brunson. And I'm like, look at him now, bro.
I remember State was on. Well, he wasn't on the Preezy show that day, but I was watching one of his videos, and when they was getting ready to get Brunson, and he was, oh, I brought too small. I don't want him. Da da da. I'm just like, bro, y'all don't. I ain't been watching.
Y'all ain't watching, man. That's how you feel. You ain't watching.
But we can't get mad at them because we hate Mad fans telling us that. Yes, it is necessary. I've been watching it. Dude, I remember coming on the show telling folks, bro, since high school. If you look at him since high school to then, I've literally said this on the show multiple times. I said the dude has gotten better each year, and I was not exaggerating when I said that. You can look at the numbers. He's gotten better every year from high school to the NBA. He's gotten better every year. And I told folks, after he helped lead us to the West Conference Finals that year before he left, I said, bro, he's only going to get better.
Yep.
He's shown that. He's shown you he's getting better every year. What makes you think he's not going to get better on when he goes to New York?
Yeah, I remember I said this, and it's getting closer. I think Jalen Brunson is going to be the next player to win an NCAA, a championship, and the Olympic gold medal. He's going to be he's going to be Captain America. It's going to be Jalen Brunson. I yelled at him, and it was like crazy, like a hot ticket. So you'll see what he do, especially if he do it in New York.
Yeah,
getting close, bro. Like this is crazy. Jalen Brunson, bro. I remember yelling he a top 10 player, and people told me I was crazy for that too, bro. I don't know what more I gotta say or what more this dude got to do. And then it's not like you watch the playoffs. Jalen Brunson, remember that one year people cried about the playoffs, and I'm like, bro, he had an injured shoulder. Or the first year, he didn't play. And people were like, Rick Carlisle didn't give him any time, right? The first year. Like, so you're like, oh, he was trash in the playoffs. No, if you watch, how are you gonna be trash when you playing 5 minutes a game?
5 minutes.
Like, how are you trash? Like, what did you do? What did you get a chance to do? Okay. The next year, he tore his shoulder, so he didn't get a chance to make it to the playoffs or whatever like that. Like, oh man, like, bro, okay, just let it rock, bro. He fine. Next year come about. There it is. Jalen Brunson is said, bro, I want to play again. Again, first year he said that he was mad about that. First year I didn't get a chance to play. Second year my shoulder was messed up, so I didn't get a chance to show the Mavs fans what I can do in the playoffs and all that stuff. Lo and behold, he come back, conference finals, bro. It is what it is, man. This dude nice. This dude's a winner. He's a winner, 2-time NCAA champion.
2-time Eastern Conference Finals. But listen, bro. Yeah, like I said,
Western Conference Finals too? Sorry.
Yeah, and West Conference Finals. Yeah. You said Donovan Mitchell. Listen, man. This right here is interesting. This is an interesting one right here. Check this out, King. Your boy. Wendy, man, you know, he's the LeBron whisperer. They best friends. He says if the Lakers don't get a clear answer from LeBron by July 1st, they may have to renounce his rights. I would be stunned if that happened, but there is a little bit more of an urgency, which he is right. I agree with him on that. We've been talking about it here on the last couple shows. This is what they will be renouncing, King.
Yeah.
His cap hold is $58 million, bro.
Yep.
If they renounce that, they will have $58 million free cap space.
Yes.
This is why I was telling you. Either you sign that vet, man, or you go ahead and retire, but you're not coming back to the Lakers.
Yeah, he's not gonna sign that vet, man. But I'm not sure he can retire.
With $58 million?
Oh, I know what you can do.
Fine.
Oh, I know what you can do. I know. But they don't need all 58 million of that, and they can still get numbers other places. There's other people coming off and don't sign Austin Reeves back. You feel me? Do a trade. You can still make up money.
40.
You feel me? Yeah, but you can still make. Well, it's based off of what he make right now. You would add on 40.
Oh yeah,
but you can get rid of what he got right now. I think it's like 12 something. What's his name? Maxi Kleber got 11 or whatever. You feel me? And then I told you I think Braun gonna stop I think Braun gonna get like 20 something. I think you got to give him 20. But yeah, by July 1st, if he's not telling you he's signing for whatever that number you got, that 20 something or whatever, yeah, you gotta let that dude. Hell yeah, this is facts. Don't let LeBron James hold this team ransom for another year, like before summer. Hell no. Get him out of here. Let him go. It's not a lot of teams that got room. We already said it. It's the Lakers that can sign him to a max, which they are not.
Chicago,
right?
I think they said Chicago and Brooklyn got money available.
Yeah, Chicago got it. I don't. And then they're not teams that he worried about, so you don't got to worry about them too at all. And then it was Golden State that can sign up, I think, for 15 mil was their most they can sign them for, and then Cleveland can't sign him for nothing basically, but the vet minimum. If he
because they over there. I think they over second threshold.
So. Yeah, bro, like that 20 million, he gonna have to say yes, or He gonna screw his whole. He gonna basically LeBron may go away nasty if he don't say yes to the Lakers $20 million. It might get to that point where he may be at a point where nobody signs him, and then he don't want to leave that way. That's ugly. So he going to make a decision.
Bro, when he signed the 20, bro.
I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not, like I said, either way. I've always said my gripe was more of Austin Reeves. You get LeBron for lower and Austin Reeves out of there, you can still get pieces and you can make it work. Now, if you don't want to sign up for 20 and just go all the way, you can go that way as well. I'm fine with that. My issue is still do not have Austin Reeves on the team next year. That's the major piece. And if they gave Brown like a max, then that'd be a major dummy move or whatever like that. Like, don't do either one of those things. Can't sign Austin Reeves, and you cannot sign LeBron to a max.
Bro, they got to get better as far as athletic and younger around Luka, bro. Now, you talking about you sitting there, you collabing with Luka and all this stuff. Supposedly that report came out that he been sitting down with Luka to try to figure out a team to put around him and all that stuff. Bro, you got to move on for them too, bro. I'm sorry. There's no disrespect to LeBron. I understand. I understand, bro. Everybody feel give him his 20, all that. I get it. But no, I think it's time to move on, bro. They need to completely focus on putting a team around Luka. That's definitely not with Austin Reeves. I've been on that. I've been screaming that for the longest, especially not for no $40 million. I'm not giving him $40 million nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he can go ahead and leave. Matter of fact, you get $40 million total for 5 years.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Let me ask you this one. In real talk, I know we're not take age out of the equation, all that stuff. Because we're talking about like 1 year at this point, 1 or 2 years. Is Herb Jones or Trey Murphy better than LeBron James at $20 million? That's where I come down to. You say yes? Hell no, bro. We're gonna disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree. Hell no, man. I feel like y'all be sleeping on Bron, bro. There's no way. Bron had this team at the 50 wins at the third seed without Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic at the end of the year. Y'all wildin'.
Listen. He did all that. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I'm listening to what you're saying. I asked you a question about Trey Murphy and Herb Jones at $20 million.
What do the Lakers need?
They need athleticism, right?
Mm-hmm.
They need
do they give you that?
Defenders, and they need playmakers as well.
They do need playmakers. You can still get playmakers. It's not saying you can't get playmakers.
I'm not disagreeing with you. They do the first two I said, right? LeBron do the first two as well, though. You just hold them at a higher standard. That's what I'm trying to say to everybody else. So LeBron still in spurts can play. If he had to play as a role player defender like that, he could do it better than both of them too. He's a better scorer than both of them. He's as athletic, if not more athletic still at this point than both of them. The issue is you holding them at a number one standard. Herb Jones is not going to be seen as number ones. If you pay him at just a $20 million, that's what I'm saying. LeBron had to agree. If he's not agreeing to $20 million, that means he believes that he's still obviously he's not going to take a pay cut to $20 million unless he thinks, bro, I'm a $20 million player now. It is what it is. I understand. If he plays at $20 million, thinks he's a $20 million player, bro, he's a better player than Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. I'm sorry, man. There's no way y'all can tell me this dude had both of them better than LeBron.
I'm telling you from what they need. They need those type of player. They need length. They need athleticism. They need youth.
They do with LeBron or without LeBron. They needed that.
LeBron,
they need that.
King. LeBron,
he can go. You're right. He can go. I'm agreeing with you. He can go. But they're not better.
I'm hanging on for the 2 years and all that stuff, bro. Like you can get these young athletic guys and save that money. $58 million. You can tell me you can't do anything with $58 million.
No, he should. Austin Reeves, and you don't sign back.
But that's what I'm saying. If you take him off your team with that cap hold, right? You got that $58 million cap hold, and then whatever you're gonna give Austin Reeves, you can use that money to get those type of young athletic players.
You can, but if I'm choosing, like I say, at $20 million, if Bron say I'm going to go at the same paycheck as one of those young players, Bron is a better value than Herb Jones and Trey Murphy at $20 million. Now you can go use the rest of that money to grab a Herb Jones or a Trey Murphy beside LeBron, which would be incredible, which they should have did this year, which Rob Pelinka should have been doing this year when they could have competed for it. I feel like LeBron's making too much money for what he should do right now. But we're not gonna play like he's gonna still be probably an all-NBA player, which Herb Jones and Trey Murphy, neither one of them have been.
He
at
probably
$20 million.
will. He probably will. Can you do that on another team though?
I feel you. That's what I'm saying. He can do it on another team,
Pick
but
you
don't
up,
you just that sounds like you want to get rid of the drama though. As a better player, he's not.
Is
Trey
that a
Murphy
bad thing?
and Herb. No, I'm not saying that. I asked you as a player though, who's better? Herb Jones and
For
Trey
what
Murphy
they
are
need.
not better
For what
than
they
LeBron
need.
James.
I asked you what they needed, and I asked you
Mhm.
also, do they both do that?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you need from them.
That's the same
That's
thing
not
I
saying
say to
that you
you about a Kyrie or any other player that you play. When you ask them to take a role and be less, you saying that Braun is worse in a role. God is considered the possible GOAT by most people than a Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. It's his contract that's the issue. At $20 million, he will give you way more than Herb Jones and Trey Murphy.
Okay, hold on.
At $20 million.
Time out. Let's ignore all that. Fine. You're right. Whatever. My point I'm trying to make to you is, as much you say he could do this and do that, that is fine. They need to move on from LeBron. That's my point.
And that's fine if that's
they
what you're saying, the drama and all that.
But they do need to get more guys that can do more younger, more athletic guys. We just saw you get ran off the court by one of the youngest teams in the league.
I agree with that. And I think
he does not help with that part.
The major piece, he didn't help with it because he was considered to be the old man doing it. He did. He did. First round. Hold up. We're not gonna forget about the first round and all. He did. Braun did do that. Where was Austin Reeves? Where was Mr. I'm going to make $40 million?
I agree.
LeBron did way more than a $20 million player.
Too.
That's all I'm saying. Like, we're not going to play like Braun was like, Braun still did more than a $20 million player. He held the team down, got to the second round.
I'm not arguing that part, King.
I got you. I am listening to you. I don't think you're hearing my part. At $20 million, if Herb Jones playing 30, if Herb Jones is playing 30 minutes a game, and you asking Herb Jones to just do what Herb Jones does, and you say, hey, LeBron, at $20 million, can you just do what Herb Jones do? I bet you LeBron's still a better player. That's all I'm saying to you. If Braun was to do that, that's what I'm saying. And you say no, he's not. I'm like, there's no way. Braun is more talented than Herb Jones.
I didn't say you never heard me say no. You're not. You're not listening to what I just said. I said that's fine. He's doing that. We asked all that. You're right. You're
fine.
1,000,000% right.
I'm saying we got to the end, and I'm agreeing with you on that point. I'm saying the original question, though, Rel, was about who's better as a player at $20 million.
And what I just tell you, I said, okay, my bad.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm agreeing with you on that part. The second part, the drama. We get rid of him. Say we done. If you just want to move on,
bro.
Start brand new. I said that, like the Mavericks said. Like I said with you earlier about the Mavericks, do the same thing on the Lakers side. Start brand new. But I ain't gonna say just because of Herb Jones. If I can get Braun for 20, it's a conversation.
And let's see what Luka can do with Herb Jones and Trey Murphy.
Yes. But if I can get Braun for $20 million, it's a lot of teams that would love to get Braun for $20 million. Like, bro, hold up.
Let me give you a perfect example. What people told us about PJ Washington before he went to Dallas playing with Luka.
Well, you already knew I felt like PJ Washington could do his thing.
So let's see what the two guys can do with Luka over there too.
Yeah, so I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna get better. I don't want you to think I'm agreeing with you. We know what Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. They be perfect beside Luka. They are guys that should be beside Luka, like Najee Marshall. All those wings that was over there on what's the name in the Pelicans or whatever. All those guys could be with Luka. I was just saying that. I'm not saying that like PJ Washington looked better because he got beside Luka. I still don't think PJ Washington better than LeBron James. That's all. So at the same money value, I'm just saying if Braun was to say that, but you're saying I think what you're thinking is it's just drama. He's not going to do that. It's not going to be what you think in the perfect world. Just move on.
Let me put it like
this.
I
understand. Yes.
Let me put it like this: LeBron is still considered a top 10 player.
Yes.
Even at the ripe age of 56, he's still considered a top 10 player. Yes. That I'm not arguing. But like I said, I feel like it's time to just move on. Let's try to get younger.
I'm
on top of that, it's another thing too. This is what I'm scared of. If Rob Pelinka signs back LeBron, you're not going to fill the team out the proper way that you're supposed to fill them out.
That's what I'm saying. I think the whole issue is more than Braun. It's the Lakers. If it was a better organization, ran by better people, I think you'd be like, okay, you can get Braun for the 20. Let's rock, get more players. Like
you ain't even got to be
showed initiative and all that last year, like they were going to make moves and all. You'd be like, okay, I got you. This is gonna happen. I think it's because of the fear of everything else. What I'm saying, the drama that's like, okay, let's get Braun off the team too.
And be honest with you, I don't think LeBron coming back. To be honest with you, but the one thing I'm scared of is it going to give Austin Reeves like 35, 40 million, bro?
And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm more than anybody. Braun ain't getting 15 million. We already know that.
Especially with the fact that you just heard what Luka said, like, I don't want to trade him for Giannis.
Yep.
That's what's telling me, bro. It's like now, how many people you gonna sit there and say, who gonna sit Luka down and say, man, listen, bro. we might have to let Austin go to get this guy that can make the team better.
Not Pelinka.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna sit down and tell him that? Like, bro, listen, we can get this guy. Matter of fact, like you said, Herb Jones. We might have to give up Austin Reeves to get Herb Jones and Trey Murphy.
We can get both of them. You feel me saying? Like, let's give it to Austin Reeves. We can get both.
Yeah, we're throwing hypotheticals out. We ain't saying it's gonna happen. We're just saying, right? If you had that opportunity to get those two, you might not be able to keep Austin Reeves. Are you cool with that? Then that right there, King, I can't back you anymore. Then if you go in there and say, no, I don't care, I won't keep him, find another way or whatever, and they have no other way, you have no way to get them other than let this guy go. Then
as I'm saying, my whole thing is Austin Reeves, and my thing with Austin Reeves.
You as a GM should already had that mindset already, but
I don't think Austin Reeves, and my argument coming back to that point, I don't think Austin Reeves better than LeBron. No, and they about to try to give Austin. That's my whole point. I don't think Austin Reeves is better than LeBron.
When you think of $40 million, what echelon of the league are you thinking of? When you think of $40 million,
I'm thinking of that guaranteed number 2 guy, that Kyrie in his peak. You feel me? In his prime right 10, now, will still
top
be there.
15. What are you thinking?
Top all NBA guy. All NBA.
Okay. Do you see him being any of those?
No.
Then why paying him $40 million? You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's type of stuff. Like, you're going to pay this guy $40 million because you like him.
Yep.
He makes Luka laugh a couple times, so you got to pay him $40 million.
That's why with the Mavs, we were paying guys because they like him. If that's the case, bro, I told you. If that's the case, and Luka wants that Austin Reeves, I can't. Is what it is. You feel me? So that's the team you want.
Laker fans, I don't ever want to hear y'all talk about Mitch Kupchak no more.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Don't talk about Mitch Kupchak no more, bro.
Austin Reeves not better than Kyrie. Kyrie making how much right now? 30 something.
Hold on now. That's not what we told though.
I know, but that's what I'm.
Your boy Nick told us he way better than Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
What is he proving? That's what I'm saying. People keep yelling hot takes. What is he proving yet? What you keep yelling hot takes for no reason.
So when is he going to finally have to prove something? People going to finally say, okay, now, you know what I mean? Like when is it?
How many years he been in the playoffs now? And we were talking about this year that he never scored over 23 since his first game in the playoffs. And they about to pay him money. If the Lakers give Austin Reeves money, he on the Lakers next year. Yeah, it's downtime to the Lakers. You might as well just, if you're a fan of the Lakers, just it is what it is. You're going to just be chilling for a moment because until they do the whole, like they just did with the Mavericks thing, they just wipe everybody out and waste money and say we don't even care. We just now going to another regime or whatever. Because it's that Austin Reeves. They should have been got rid of him, and now they're in a rock and a hard place. And it's like, bro, the best thing right now is probably the sign and trade. You got to get off Austin Reeves.
So they got other GMs, the owners for the Dodgers brought in. I'm hoping like, bro, y'all really sit down and evaluate this properly. Take your feelings out of it. Take your feelings out. I need you to be Bill Belichick right now. Take your feelings out and look at this and evaluate. Oh my God.
He's gonna get 1 year. He's gonna get this offseason, I think. And that's my thing. Is I told you I hate wasted years. We're gonna be looking up and Luka's gonna be at year 10. But they're gonna get 1 more year. He's gonna get into the next year and he probably get fired in the season, the middle of the season. But
y'all probably the Lakers. Y'all shouldn't be selling.
But they still new, you feel me, as new ownership to switch, to giving Jeannie Buss a little bit of power. It's like situations that's happening. That's like, damn, it kind of gets you a 1 year window or whatever. Like it sucks. But I'm with you. I'm hoping they've watched from the outside looking in. They were already basketball fans, realized what Rob Pelinka was doing, and say, Rob, just move on. We got our piece. Let's just get it right.
And understand how much money y'all gonna have freed up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, y'all can do some damage with that, man.
You can go get a new GM and it'd be happy as hell. A new GM with the Lakers and say, bro, you got the possibility to work with this money. What we gonna do? You choose.
You got your starting point at Luka, and you got all this money to work with this offseason, bro. In matter of fact, in a free agency, bro, that's stupid this year.
Yeah. I mean, because truthfully, they can just let both of them go. The Lakers could just say, bro, let both of them go, right? Get all this money. I know, and you hear how this is how the media switches stuff up. The Lakers got money this year, but supposedly they don't got money. I'm like, what? What? The Lakers got money, but they don't got money. I've never heard no other team say that. Well, because if they sign this guy and they sign this guy, well, that's how every team goes. If you sign the guys, you don't have money. But if they let all this money go, you can go and basically build a brand new team. Like you saying, like that Herb Jones and those guys, like you can get all of those guys with all this money you got and just get brand new middle of the line guys. We know how the CBA works now with these guys, but go ahead.
What I tell you also too, they're gonna have all their draft capital they can use.
Yeah, like you can go and just
they can really build the whole entire team.
You can do what Nico did.
Yeah. But
go get guys that sit in places that you feel that's nice that you like. Like we keep saying Herb Jones and go ahead.
That's what I meant to ask you too. Who do you trust as the draft guru over there at the Lakers?
Mitch Kupchak.
Yeah, I was gonna say RIP, he's still alive.
Damn.
but no, reason why I asked you that, bro. Can you name one drafted player that Pelinka got, man, that's been contributing to the team? Yeah, take your time.
Who have they?
Take your time.
They got
bro.
Bronny in the second round. Did they have a first round pick that year though? Yeah, they had Connect. They destroyed Connect. That was JJ Redick though. But it was also Rob Pelinka tried to trade him, but then that's a whole. I told you that I'm not. If they get a new GM, like if they go and fire everybody, I would fire JJ Redick too. I would fire if they do that and they do all of it. Like I would just go ahead and
I would too.
If they don't do it, obviously let JJ Redick play out and get another year and do what he's going to do.
Another year.
But if you fire the guys right now and you do it, that new GM should fire JJ Redick. It should be coach.
What they should do, King. Now I know Lakers don't really care about the draft because they know for trading guys or signing guys or whatever. But I've said it a million times. You heard me say this with this new CBA. You need to pay attention and focus more on the draft.
Yeah.
Like the NFL doing right now, right? We're to that point now, right? Either you make the max money or you drafted or whatever, right? Or traded too. But the thing is, you need to find somebody, which is why I was telling you I like the Majai signing because Majai is one of the best when it comes to drafting. Mm-hmm. You get a guy like that. The Mavericks in a big market, all that type of stuff. They can still, attract free agents and all that stuff. No property tax, no state income tax, all that stuff. And then on top of that, you get a guy who can actually draft, so you can build your team through both ways. That's what they need to do with the Lakers. Yes, that's what they need to do with the Lakers, bro. I never understood why. Because I was thinking about that the other day. And I meant to ask you that, bro. I do not trust Rob Pelinka when it comes to the draft.
No, but I mean, the Lakers, you don't trust the Lakers with the draft at all, though. They not known.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You feel me? So it ain't nobody.
They got to turn that corner, bro. It's a brand new day and age. Yeah, that's Jerry West. I bet you're right. The last person. Mitch.
Second. Mitch was.
Yeah, Mitch was okay. He had who he get? He got
Bynum, didn't he?
He got Bynum. I think he got Devin George. He got what's the name? Derek. I mean, West got Derek Fisher. Rick Fox was traded.
Yeah, Rick was traded.
I'm trying to run down it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They don't really get. You feel me? That's not their.
Oh, Van Exel. Who did Van Exel? Was that Jerry West or was that Mitch? I think it was.
Might have Mitch for Van Exel. But either way, that's not what they known for. You feel me? It is what it is.
They got to change that, man.
Yeah, they gonna have to with the new league.
Yeah. But that's what they need to do. Find somebody who's Batman. Majai would have cleaned up over there in LA, bro.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, Majai would have cleaned up. Majai is a great GM for Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way he builds the team and all that stuff, that'd have been what Luka needed.
But yeah, man, that's just a few of the stories, man, that went around the league. I just got this alert. So one of the reasons why they fired your favorite coach of all time, they said the Mavs were concerned about dynamics between Majai and Jason Kidd, which we already talked about before. How Jason Kidd won power literally every stop he was at, which is why he ended up leaving from Milwaukee to Brooklyn because he wanted power or whatever, right? So, and that they were saying too he wanted to become president, but they didn't even have his input on the Majai signing, and they didn't have his input on they don't have his input going into the draft, whether they didn't have his input on any of the draftees or whatever, and interviewing him and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so they kind of always knew the writing was on the wall with all that. So
and it is what it is. But yeah, Kid gone. Najee was mad, saying that everything not true that Shams reporting. But yeah, when Kid was gone, that final straw, that's when I said I was really talking about the Kyrie thing. Like, Kyrie might really leave now. Y'all don't like that was the whole Nico, Jason Kidd connection thing and all. But yeah, we'll see. It's be an interesting offseason again, bro. Kyrie going to the Lakers.
Boy, they
what if that ended up happening though, bro? Yeah, they not doing that. Wouldn't it don't matter even if it gave him a good trade. The Mavericks not gonna give him Kyrie.
Bro, you heard that rumor about AD?
Yeah,
might be going to back.
Was that true? They were all sitting together. Well, that was fake. I can't tell what's true and all that. They were at the New York game. Luka, AD, and Kyrie.
I don't think so.
Okay, that might have been fake. That probably was AI. Some AI. You know how it is.
I'm saying that would have been all on social media if that was the case.
Okay, all right. Because I saw somebody. That's a new team a big three about to combine and all together, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, some rumors started to fly now. They're like, yeah, man, go ahead and AD back over there to the Lakers. And I'm like, man, that'd be crazy. They did happen.
AD said he wanted to play with Luka.
Yeah, he did say that.
He got to still got to stay healthy. He's still what if? Nah, bro, just get the right team.
He said, what if no Marvel, bro? Hey, and that sound like something your boy would do too. Rob Pelinka. You come on back over here.
Yeah, all that money. Get rid of Austin Reeves' money for Anthony Davis. Yeah.
Let's turn the page here, man. Let's show some love to the merch. Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, like the one I got on here, the ESPN themed cap and crown shirt, no ESPN over here. Listen, do us a favor. Go ahead and scroll on down to the description box, man. Check it out, man. We got the site is on down in the description box, or I think King put some shirts and stuff up under the video here. You can check it there, or go to our actual channel and scroll over to the store tab. We got options there, but we definitely recommend. We definitely recommend that you actually go to the actual site, man, there in the description box. But members, you already know too, man, y'all get a permanent discount, man. You just use that code, man. You can get anything on the site with the permanent discount. Use it as many times as you want. Just go ahead, scroll on down there and check it out, y'all. All right, King, let's go ahead and get to the questions and the comments, man. See what everybody talking about, man.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, King, see what we got up here, man. Shout out to Melissa, man, with the $20 dono. Thank you, Melissa. She says TGIF, Knicks in 4. Bronson is king. Melissa, if he win it all, he gonna definitely be the king.
Hey man, he already is. He's a New York legend already, but he definitely his jersey in the rafters already.
Yeah, they got it up there. They got it up there right now.
Yeah, it's right now. It's there. So it's the next step is just being the best Knick of all time, and he on pace to be it. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to the Knicks. I know they've been hungry for this, bro. Like as far as just winning and all that. And who would have thought it'd been Jalen Brunson? Oh, this guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Shout out to Big J. He said ever since James Harden,
20.
Yeah, ever since not worth. Oh my gosh, that's one of the craziest takes ever. People won't raise their hand and say that one anymore. Big J says ever since James Harden started being rewarded with free throws for diving and with no intention of shooting, it has evolved to this. How many Trae Youngs, Devin Bookers, and LeBron points come from flopping? They refuse to call text on the flopping. before I move on. Here's Jay. Let me give you a rebuttal to this one. This one I gotta be LeBron, a LeBron fanboy, and people be like, "Why are you being a LeBron fanboy?" So LeBron does flop. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you LeBron doesn't flop. That'd be stupid. But I don't think LeBron flops in the same way, if that makes sense. So here's how LeBron flops, and it's irritating, but I'm not mad at it. LeBron will be standing there like with a possession and having the ball in his hand, like at a triple threat position or something like that, and somebody will like graze him with their hand or something like that, and Bron will like shoot out of a cannon, like, oh, he hit me and all that stuff, right? Bron went, yeah, but he doesn't like run to the rim and like get fouled in the act, looking to like go to the rim to confuse the refs, if that makes sense. Like Bron doesn't get his gather or whatever, go to the rim and say, man, I'm gonna throw it up and the ref's gonna get me. He tries to finish the play and then say, hey, the refs, I got hit or whatever like that. When you got guys like SGA, SGA literally runs, like you said, you saw that whole like compilation or whatever. Every shot was to try to manipulate the ref.
Every shot was flopping as soon as he threw it up.
It's like trying to manipulate the ref. That's we gonna have flopping. Like they brought it over here with the game and all back in the late 90s, 2000s and all. It happened, but like that's not what I'm worried about. Like LeBron flopping that little. If you hit somebody and they shoot out of a cannon and all that stuff, and that stupid stuff happen, like you gonna call that? It's gonna be on TV. It's gonna be crazy stuff or whatever. That getting to the line would actually impacts the game every game, and you can't even defend anybody because I'm trying to manipulate the refs. That's the way like an SGA in them plays, and that's why I say in a different level, Big J. I know you just want to get your Bron hate out. He also said the biggest problem with the Thunder is that they oh my goodness, they molest teams while flopping like a catfish on the deck of a boat.
No, you're right. That's what I said. That's what I was saying a minute ago. After you go and watch game 2. It's like it's not fair that you can they're showing you grabbing and pulling and pushing and punching and elbowing and all that stuff for the opponent, but they look in your direction and you get free throws. Like that's not fair. I can't be physical with you, but you can be physical with me.
Facts. So, shout out to Richard. He said Luka will not win a ring as a Laker. I ain't going that far. I can't see that far in the future. Yeah, as long as Rob Pelinka there, it may not.
Yeah,
that might be the added piece to it, Richard. He also says the Lakers have lost their way, and I truly believe they will set back for a decade if they let Rob Pelinka handle this. Kurt, Rob, and Linda and Jeannie have to go and play. Yeah, I just think with the new ownership, though, Richard, I don't think they're going to sit back for a decade, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like they might give it a couple of years, but it ain't going to be that long. Like I tell you, I think one more year.
Show us something this offseason.
I would do it this offseason, though. Yeah. Big J said to say that Luka might be the Charles Barkley of the 2010s, 2020s. He's a great player, but can't win a championship because he is going up against the teams that the league won't let him beat. Maybe, Jay. Maybe, man. It might be where he and not even Charles. I can't even compare Luka to somebody. I'm trying to think of who Luka would be because Charles Barkley, you still had, you feel me, Michael Jordan when you felt like he was still way better than him. It felt like Luka just always in the wrong situations. That's what it's like. Luka got bad luck. They call him Luka Magic. Yeah. It's like this is like what the hell, Luka again. But yeah, I feel you, Big J. Al says Tony Brothers needs to go. 32 years is too long, and Scott Foster looked like he was done in his last game when he was making a call on the microphone. Brothers equal Luka hater. Yeah.
They said Brothers. I think his last year is in 28. I think because he probably running for mayor for his town or whatever.
Yeah.
So he about to retire.
Big J said, I think Jalen Brunson is on a Steve Nash trajectory. Hey, man, that made more sense than the other one, though. But I think Jalen might be more of a winner, though.
Being corrected than what the other one.
Another one. Yeah. He also says there's a 100% chance Austin Reeves remains a Laker. It's like Brokeback Mountain. They don't know how to quit him. Jeez, Jay. Jeez, bro. They signed Austin Reeves. That's when I'm just going, the Lakers, just turn away. Richard said they talking 150 and 200 4-year deal for Austin Reeves. What's that? 50.
20.
Yeah, bro. God damn. Jeez, bro.
No. He's saying 150 for 4 years.
He said 150 or 200 million for 4 years. 200 million divided by 4 is 50 million a year. And Richard said, preach, bro.
Bro,
Richard said, I've been asking the Lakers talking heads if JJ will not move play Vando. What the hell? Then they think KK will play. I guess JJ will play Herb. He call him KK. You ever seen Herb score? Trust me, I watched the Pels. That's what I'm saying. Like he don't play Vando. Herb he a better scorer than Vando.
Yeah.
Though.
He a better scorer.
He better than Van though, but like
definitely a better shooter.
They don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about JJ. I don't know. I'm still indifferent. Richard says, "Damn, you got me there. Austin isn't in the same state as a 42-year-old. It's true, Kyrie either. That's bro. Austin Reeves ain't like it. It make everything else look worse because of the Austin Reeves thing, man. So it's like get rid of everybody because y'all all included, but it's Austin Reeves, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If they re-sign Austin Reeves, I might have to do a rant video, bro.
Yeah, bro. I might for the Lakers. They be like, what? Just he said, and y'all know I'm a LeBron hater. Yeah, Richard. Big J said the Lakers should move on from Bron, but him leaving the team does not free up 58 in cap space. They would have to renounce all of the rights, and if it's just LeBron, they would have about 35. Yeah. As far as everybody rights, hold up, is it? It's 35. He got a 35 cap. They talking about everybody as far as but they gonna get rid of Maxey and all that stuff. Big J, you don't gotta worry about that.
No, they gonna resign Maxey.
Man, boy, if they do that one, bro.
They do that. I'm really gonna.
If they do that one, bro. Richard says, I accept I can start Mondays. LOL. That's the kind of job that would get me to unretire. Big J said, any chance Ayton opts out of the second year of his guaranteed money? So here's the thing.
That's a good question.
No, it ain't a good question. I think I know the answer. So here's the thing. I think so. Ayton probably should opt into his second year, right? Based off of how he played. Ayton gonna opt out. Ayton gonna opt out. I'm not even worried about that. You saw that chain he bought? Ayton gonna opt out, bro. This dude is crazy, bro. This dude is crazy. Richard, he gonna opt out. I'm telling y'all, he's going to opt out and think he gonna go somewhere else to get money, y'all.
I hope you're right, bro.
I'm telling y'all, bro. He only making what, $5 million? He gonna opt out. He going to opt out. Okay. Big J said they say a kid is the little finger on any team he is on. Jeez. Richie said I'm bringing back Luka, Marcus, and Jax. I'm trading everyone for youth and links. I feel you. I mean, maybe Jax. He making low. He put a low, I think. So maybe.
Yeah, I might bring him back as a backup.
You just need a better center. You just need a better center. You feel me?
Center, yeah.
Yeah. Big J said 80 wants 4 for 280.
You want what now?
4 for 280, bro.
You want these hands?
Yeah. Richard said I'm trying to give 3 firsts to Mavs for expiring PJ, Lively, and Najee. It gives the Mavs the ammo to move into top 4, so they should say yes, but nobody thinks either side would. No. Mavs and Lakers don't even create a trade between them two. Come on, Richard, that's done.
It's gonna be a while, bro.
Yeah. Richard says, no, I'm saying you let them run the offseason. The mistakes they will make will take a decade to recover. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
I feel you. Yeah. I mean, if Rob Pelinka does do this offseason, you might be right, Richard. You might be right. And that's it. Nice show, man.
They gotta get rid of him now, bro.
Yeah, bro. They gotta get rid of Genie too. Keep it a buck.
Like Richard said earlier, get rid of Genie, Kurt and his wife,
all of them.
Bro. They
get rid of Genie, and then like they did, Genie and everybody beneath her. You just the whole
take a page out of you to see what the Mavs did. They went out and got one of the best, bro. You got to do the same thing, bro.
Yep.
Especially if you being the Lakers, you got to get him out of there.
And you know, every coach gonna be available, every GM gonna be available when you do that. You feel me? You get the house, so you can go decide who you want as far as is available.
I agree. Like I said, do like what your boy did over there with the Mavs. Like, hey, here you go. You take care of everything.
All right, before we quit, shout out to Melissa. I'm gonna read this one. She said, "The Richard Brunson is the king of New York. King is the king of sports podcasts. Appreciate you." I said, "Thank you."
A lot of kings throwing around.
Thank you. Pun intended. Appreciate you.
But listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Rocking with your boys for another episode, man. We will be back here on Monday. Yeah, Monday. That was what day it was. Be back on Monday, man. We will be talking about more NBA playoffs. Got them Spurs play today.
Yep.
But you got an alert. Harper's a game time decision. I think he playing.
I told you. I think everybody playing today.
Yeah, I think Fox playing today too.
They about to beat the hell out of. They about to try to beat the hell out of OKC. They about to want to embarrass them after that game.
I can't.
This is really a big game for OKC. I ain't gonna lie to you. If OKC don't win this game, I really don't think they got a chance.
I can't wait for this game tonight. I gotta go to a graduation. But listen, we'll be back here on Monday, man. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. We have get our NBA talk on. Also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us too, man, that'll be much appreciated. Members also hit them likes, so that'll help out as well. And if also too, if you guys want to become members of the channel, like the people we saw here on the screen, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Join us here. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Perks also come with it as well. So consider becoming a member of the channel, y'all. Also, too.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, we can say.
I was going to tell them we're going to try to probably get back to locked member shows probably next season, y'all, since we had to transition this year, just to let y'all know. So become a member if you can, because we probably started in the off season. That's probably how we started, so people can actually have a perk.
All right. And also, too, follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Big J, we talking about The Boys tomorrow, bro.
I believe Big J started already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We talking about that on. Yeah, I know you said it was the best thing you ever seen in your life. We're talking about it tomorrow. Okay, so be prepared. But yeah, we're gonna talk about The Boys series finale, man. Gonna give our thoughts, our takes. Vault Rising is supposed to be coming up next year, so we'll probably talk a little bit about that. Kind of give our thoughts on what we expect in that show. I think I saw the trailer today, so we're gonna give our thoughts on that. And in fact, there was some other news that dropped. That's pretty much it. Other news that dropped we'll talk about tomorrow, but we're definitely talking about The Boys series finale, man. So we'll talk about that. Y'all guys want to join us for that tomorrow, and then we'll talk about Mandalorian and Grogu on Tuesday. I'm going to go see it tomorrow, so we'll talk about that on Tuesday. So, but yeah, if you guys into DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, RoboCop, Tremors, any of that, join us over there. Join us over here
How made you
on
think
Cuz We Geek.
about
Yeah, join us over there on Cuz We Geek, man. Keys, everything else up again.
I just saw Mortal Kombat yesterday, finally. But share more, guys. Like is equivalent of a share. We appreciate everybody. Like Ralph says, the numbers are increasing. We thank everybody for getting the word out there. We thank all the new fans of different teams. We thank the old fans that returned, man. Thank you. We still here dropping this fire for y'all. But I'm also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat, sports, and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. Come on over there. We do watch-alongs every day of the week. Today's Friday, SmackDown. Call it Trick Down, Queen like to call it. We got a PLE tomorrow as well for Saturday Night Main Event. We show AAA, and we also do recap shows every Sunday, Sunday afternoon, sometimes Saturday. So just hit the notification bell, help us over there by subscribing and all. And we'll see y'all back here on Monday again. Go NBA.
Go NBA. No Rob Pelinka. Listen, definitely appreciate y'all. And no Austin Reed. Jesus, man. But listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, rocking with your boys. But no, we'll be back here on Monday, man. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and crown. Listen, King being disrespectful. I don't know why he keep doing this. Austin Reed deserves to be the highest paid player in the league.